Storm's been really close. It's been not directly over us, and we still had a fair amount of damage.
Officials are already closing off several major areas, including beaches, parks, and testing sites for COVID-19. The storm battering the state as Florida continues to deal with a surge in coronavirus cases. And I can tell you from talking to emergency response teams, they're already exhausted from dealing with the coronavirus, and now dealing with a hurricane. This is a record-setting already start to this hurricane season. They are happy to let this go to the north. Unfortunately, there's a lot more people on the way to this thing. I think everybody along the East Coast will feel the impacts of this. Robin?
All right, Rob, want everybody to take care. And as you know, the storm is expected to hit the Carolinas particularly hard with flash flooding, a very real possibility. Eva Pilgrim joins us now from historic Charleston, South Carolina, a state that we have seen an increase in coronavirus hospitalizations. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Robin. Yeah, hospitals here are already dealing with COVID. Now they're preparing for this possible hurricane. And this pandemic has, in some part, changed how they have to plan for these types of storms. Now, hospitals often evacuate inland during a hurricane. Hurricane Matthew in 2016, Irma in 2017, both caused major flooding and damage. But this year is different. Limited space due to COVID-19 and the challenge of testing, social distancing, and transporting has many hospitals planning to shelter in place if possible. Now, these hospitals still have evacuation plans in place, but the bar to move patients will be higher. A lot of health officials saying if this storm isn't too bad, it is just safer right now to stay put. This is a hospital by hospital decision, but all eyes will be watching as this storm tracks up the East Coast to see where it goes and how it takes land. Amy?
All right, Eva Pilgrim, thank you so much. And let's turn now to Ginger, who's been tracking where the threat is heading next. Ginger, good morning.
Good morning to you, Amy. Yes, the center of it will make its way to the South Carolina-North Carolina state line. It should become a hurricane later tonight, and that's when it should make landfall somewhere between Myrtle Beach and Wilmington, North Carolina. The impacts tonight through tomorrow, right? So then Tuesday it moves through the mid-Atlantic as far north as Philadelphia. Baltimore, New York City will feel those impacts on Tuesday. Not just gusty winds, 40 to 70 miles per hour the farther south you are. Coastal flooding and some storm surge, 1 to 5 feet. But if you miss anything that I said before, this is what you need to know. Tropical rain, flash flooding in the essence of 2 to 6 inches. So we could see some of these inland flood events be even more impactful than some of the coastal stuff. So we're keeping an eye on this, Robin, and be tracking it through the midweek.
Yep, we're going to keep everybody updated, Ginger. Thank you. But now we have the latest on the coronavirus emergency and that message from Dr. Deborah Birx that we are in a, quote, new phase, and urging people to take more precautions as the number of confirmed cases rises. California becoming the first state to surpass 500,000 cases. The U.S. now reporting more than 4.6 million cases. Victor Oquendo is tracking the situation from Miami. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, Robin.